Hi there, Lloyd Machedo. It's me from LloydMachedo.com. This is Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Today the date is 15th October 2017. Time right now is 12:55 in the afternoon. All right. For those of you who do not know, I had my bariatric surgery done around 25 days ago. That was on 20th September 2017. Today being October 15th, it's 25 days, nearly a month. So I just thought I'll give you an update. And obviously I'll give you an update after one more month. No, I mean officially after 1 month is over. So in 25 days, ever since the surgery, I have lost a total of, let me give you, 13 kilograms, or that is 28.6 pounds. So that's approximately, I have been losing 1 pound a day. Okay, for those of you who do not know what is a bariatric surgery, it is a surgery that is done whereby if this is your stomach, what they do is, there are two ways. Either the whole stomach, they cut a thin tube and that becomes your stomach. The rest of the stomach, they remove it. So either that is called a sleeve. The other one is where your stomach, they cut a small pouch as small as an egg size, and the rest of the stomach and the tube that is there for absorption, that is, so this part is cut, the small pouch, that's your new stomach. The rest of the stuff is directly attached to the small intestine, and I think 1 meter or something like that, 12 inches of the small intestine is directly connected to the small stomach. So that becomes your small stomach. I got the bypass done, the second one, where my stomach is made small, actually bypass mini, so I have a little bit more of a stomach. However, there is very less absorption done, and I cannot eat a lot. Now, the immediate impact of getting the surgery is you cannot eat like before. You just cannot. You cannot eat high fat, high sugar like chocolates, ice creams, this rich food with lots of carbs. You're limited to eating small portions. Now, in my case, after, let's say now 25 days, to give you an incident that happened yesterday, let me drink water, please. I keep getting dry. I have to keep drinking water. One of the things that actually happened was yesterday I had the drive to eat Indian food. So I went with my wife to order Indian food. For those of you who do not know, I stay in Thailand, Koh Samui. So I went to Thailand, as I went to this Indian joint. And as usual, I don't know why, but I ordered 3 dishes, which I should have known better. Normally, before I could have like 6 dishes, so I ordered mutton with minced spinach. I ordered lentils with potatoes and cauliflower. I don't know why did they put potatoes. I didn't ask them for potatoes. And the third one was prawns, which my wife wanted to buy, prawns with gravy. And I ordered the naan, Indian bread. What happened was, at first, the first taste was, and I made sure that the bread was crunchy. You're not supposed to actually have bread. So I had that. The taste just exploded in my mouth. I was very happy that I could eat the mutton. Then obviously I put a little bit of the prawn, small prawn in my mouth with a little bit of the gravy. And then I had lentils with potato, which I shouldn't be having. I mean, I just had the first mouth. I made sure that I chewed it slowly and absorbed it slowly because it just goes down fast. The funny thing is, by the third mouth, not mouthful, just the third bite, I started to feel the level of discomfort. And through my experience from before, I knew that that's it, I'm done. So just 3 bites, and I was done. So that is to let you know how much I can eat, okay? My wife was, she's used to it. Most of the time I have porridge with light skim milk. I can have sugar-free, that is okay. Surprisingly, I was able to eat a green Kit Kat. In Thailand, they have green tea Kit Kat. So I'll just show you. Baby, just come 1 minute. Yeah, so I'll just show you the green Kit Kat. Just can you show me the Kit Kat, please?
Kit Kat?
Yeah, I just wanted to show. So I'll show you the green Kit Kat, which I could have. So surprisingly, I was able to have that without any the dumping syndrome, where you feel like someone just kicked you in the stomach. You cannot breathe. It's painful because you're suddenly introducing sugar and high fat into your body. Just show the Kit Kat, baby. So I was able to eat Kit Kat. I did try a small sweet, Indian sweet, that is peda, which I had bought from India a little bit. So I was okay with that. So you need to be careful what you're eating. So this is the Kit Kat. Thank you, baby. Yeah, that's it. So this is the Kit Kat, which is the Kit Kat green. It's a green Kit Kat. Okay, I was able to eat this and not have any problems. However, overall, I cannot eat like before. I just cannot eat like before. I struggle to eat. Fruits is okay. I can have fruits. It gets absorbed. I'm pretty frightened. I'm pretty frightened when I have to eat something because, my wife prepared something spicy the other day, and it was with pork, and it is pad thai, where they have meat on top of rice with a little bit of gravy and basil leaf and egg. I quickly had a little bit of rice and the spicy pork, and I'll tell you, that was the most painful, terrible experience I ever had. I mean, within the third or fourth mouthful, gas started building up here. It was like something was going to explode. I felt like puking, but I could not puke. And even when I tried to puke, the only thing that came out was thick mouthfuls of mucus. I don't know, I'm just not able to puke. It was paining terribly. I had problems even breathing because the pain was so suffocating. I kept walking up and down. I was really angry because I told my wife not to make spicy and sugary stuff. But then it just happened, and after I think 4 to 5 hours, I was okay. So because these kind of this kind of reaction takes place, you're very frightened, you're very scared to introduce something into your body. I've been noticing my face, it's shrinking. I've been noticing if you see my shoulders, before they were at least a little muscular, I can actually feel my shoulder joint, the bone, I can feel it. Before, I could never feel it because I always had muscle. So I know that muscle is also being wasted off. So obviously I'll have to start doing a little bit of workout, just to keep myself fit, nothing like heavy, hardcore. I did have the medicines. Your doctor will give you medicines, tablets to avoid, gas getting filled up in your system, because the only thing you can do is fart it out, so flatulence or flatulate or whatever. Okay. I've started, I waited for a month. Now I'm having vitamins, the vitamins tablets, because those who take a bypass surgery they have to have vitamins and minerals for the rest of their lives. So yeah, that's the update. Have lost 28 pounds or 13 kilos in 25 days. I can only eat in portions. Now, for example, this is my coffee. I just have a little bit, but I find it hard to even drink this, and it's sugar-free, so I drink sips at a time. I mostly like, my favorite meal is eating a porridge, oatmeal with sugar-free. I cannot eat really heavy stuff. If I try to eat heavy stuff, the max I can eat is maybe 3 mouthfuls, and then I start feeling uncomfortable. It's like what they say. They always tell you that it will change your relationship with food. It really does change your relationship with food. You cannot eat like before. You just cannot eat like before. It affects you psychologically also, because like before, when you could eat, you could be happy, you could feel hyper. Whenever you have this tendency to put something in your mouth, it's always there, but now you cannot. It gets your mood swings a little bit up and down, because it takes time for the body to adjust to something new. And it's all about pre-planning your meals. So that is why my wife asks me what I want. Another dish that I can eat, at least for me, it is boiled fish, because it's really soft. The protein is really soft. She gives me boiled fish with small pieces of squid. The squid with a little bit of. She puts a few onions there. So some people may not agree. She puts lime. Sorry, I just had a little bit of food, so I'm feeling slightly uncomfortable. And she uses sugar-free, so that is a safer option for me. And yeah, a little bit of crunchy vegetables like carrots and not too many carrots. Somehow carrots don't agree with me. She puts cabbage and a little bit of lettuce, so that's a meal. And I eat small portions throughout the day, little. So if I may have a bowl, I might eat like 3 spoons now, 3 spoons a little later, 3 spoons a little bit later. So that's how it goes. So it's not like before where I could sit down and actually watch a whole, 30 minutes or 1 hour of a movie and keep eating. Now my time is limited to 10 to 15 minutes, eat little, and that's about it. Rice is okay, but in moderation. Bread, no, I cannot eat. I tried peanut butter. The taste is still, it's not the same. Tried a little bit of sugar here and there, but then again, even though I have the desire to have a little bit of sugar, I can't actually have so much. I'm pretty afraid to have ice cream because I do not know how my body will react. Yeah, so overall, that's been my report for nearly 25 days of my bariatric surgery. So before I end, I'd like to just give a shout out to my doctors, Dr. Tom and Dr. What's his name? Nandakishore, yes, Nandakishore, and Dr. Vivekananda. They have these big long names. So I thank them once again. I thank Silverline Hospital. So if you need any information, any questions regarding bariatric surgery, please feel free to ask me. I'll be very happy to share the information with you. If you want to get in touch with a doctor or know how did I select a doctor, also you can ask me, or just general information. Why did I choose the surgery even though I didn't have any problems? So, live from Machedo.com, who's live Machedo and Think Person Branding, sharing with you the video of losing 28 pounds or 13 kilos in 25 days after my bariatric surgery. So, this is me saying goodbye for now. Take care.